All right, well, on a good way, good joke. So we don't see us nearly. Good see down Rio, you just go in Oji on digits going to start or not that Rooney. They did what I do, Gurunga Gary, your guest. Yet he sought to us a tank of Garako, then yet in the Stazi Honzagi, then a Guigascut, Neganungwe. They did what I do, a Guades and Nig, and yet there the Gerdu, then a Guego or Quadzeri, and no Pasuka. They did what I do, yet he sought to Gunhan there on the heads, and they're going to go rear that you have a quick. I don't care again, had done that way on Hetzer and because it's Tasser and Neganungwe. Done that way on Hetzer and I suddenly got there again, Ganyaga Haga, Radinato, Renata Roni, Dano, Riskadevogi, Dano, Damdawi on Hetzer and Guego Onagoro, Guyana Rasara Go and Escana, Dano Ori Huio, Gariwa Gori Shunsera, Dana Gagastansera, Gani Rio, Guyana Wana. Okay, so as everybody knows, every time we get together, for a council ceremony, meeting, anything of importance, we always have to carry out Mahonda Gadi Wadekwa first, where we give thanks for and identify the things in creation that have created us and the things we need to continue to sustain us. As we talked last week, and pretty much every time we kind of emphasize on the importance of a Honda Gadi Wadekwa. What's that there again? Something there. Can somebody shut that off of there? Why am I saying this about the Honda? Oh, okay. We're gonna just scratch the surface of something that Wyagerdo and I were discussing yesterday, or was it the other day? Anyways, we had a discussion sometime this week, and it was very, very interesting. Anyways, very revealing. And I said to him that from the story that he told me, that I says basically we got to go public with his story. And it's what happened to him. Everybody knows that as an iron worker that he had gotten hurt, and that different things had happened to him that I wasn't aware of until we talked about it the other day. And anyways, make a long story short, the story that he told me of his experience was so unique that it made it into the New England Journal of Medicine. That the doctor that was tending to Wyagerdo had encountered something that he never encountered before. And that was Wyagerdo was telling him, I just didn't put it in a nutshell, of course, Wyagerdo will tell this better, but I just want to scratch on the surface now, but as soon as we're done translating this document, then we're gonna do about Wyagerdo's story. So in his story that he had broken ribs, and the doctor didn't know, they couldn't detect that the rib was broken or whatever, that it was scratching his lung, that it was irritating his lung. And the doctors couldn't detect it. Anyways, long story short, Wyagerdo insisted, they looked at it, and they had said to Wyagerdo that based on what had taken place, that they never encountered this before, where the person or the patient was so persistent and so, I guess you could say, like in tune with their body, to be able to say no when the doctors wanted to overlook it or just bypass it, to say no, if this was what it was. Doctor pursued it based on Wyagerdo insisting, and found out that it was true indeed what he had said. So through all the talking and what everybody knows about through Kanienkeha classes and other stuff that they're doing, you know that how the body is identified in Kanienkeha, like the tree, and it's all parts of the body in reference to a tree. So I had said to Wyagerdo, I says, here, we have scientific proof because of his doctor having this in the New England Journal of Medicine, they actually said that they might have to go back and revisit other cases who were similar to his, and to have them come back in saying that maybe even in thousands of cases, they might have to do this. So anyways, scientific evidence as to how a Honda Gari Wadekwa connects a person more than without a Honda Gari Wadekwa, more realistically to your body, to being aware, to knowing, where anybody else who was in the same circumstances as Guayagero, which this doctor said in his I think it was 19 years or something, or 35 years. Anyways, doctor experience, long time. In all his experience that he had never encountered this. And so Guayagero, because the doctor attributes it to him, is in the New England Journal of Medicine for this. So it just, again, identifies that all these other people, which could have been, was thousands of people, couldn't make the connection to what was happening in their own body. They had no clue. So the doctors, the medical industry, just treated it one way, like a one size fits all type of thing, general application. But only because he was so in tune with his body. Now, what makes him so in tune with his body? Is it because he's a native? No, that would be racist, right? If you say, well, it's only because he's a native. Well, maybe natives are more in tune with our bodies. I don't know. But the Honda Gari Wadekwa, something that is a conscious connection, that the person makes a choice to make the connection to these things in creation. Once you do the example that Guayagero and I were talking about, like if you're in a garage, like where you work on cars, and there's a car inside, you start it up while you put the hose on the exhaust, and it would be taking it outside. Now he says, what if on the outside, if there was a bird's nest right there next to the exhaust, would that make a difference? Well, maybe some people it wouldn't, they'd kill the bird, they'd kill the baby birds. But if you knew that there was a bird's nest there, then that would change what you are doing inside, what you are conscious about, what you're visually aware of. You're inside of a building, so that's all you're aware of. So you start the car up with that exhaust, and it goes outside. You got no clue. It's going on to a bird's nest, killing the baby birds. So by consciously connecting with these things, you, through a Honda Gari Wadekwa, a reciprocal action takes place. If I become aware that there's a bird nest out there, then I am not going to have that exhaust going right there. I'll put it somewhere else. Or maybe I won't even have the car running inside. But the idea is that once you become aware of something, then your interaction with it is going to be different, and its interaction with you will be different. You might be inside, and maybe you'll hear a bird, and it won't even register with you. But if you know that there's a bird's nest out there, and then you'll hear that, it will register because you'll be making the direct connection to that bird's nest outside. So on a normal basis, like say you're in the city, a lot of people are hearing horns beeping all the time, to the point of where it's just noise. It gets washed out, where it's there, but it's not even registering with you. So this is the state of where the world is, everybody, in relation to themselves and everything in creation. So a Honda Gari Wadekwa makes you or facilitates you making that bridge to other things. And especially when your Honda Gari Wadekwa is connecting to yourself. And for somebody like Guayagero, who has the language as a constant, not as you and I only once a week we're talking it, but where it's a constant, then he's not only talking it, he's thinking it. And so he's thinking when he's talking to anybody, and especially everybody knows that he's always teaching Kanienkeha to people. So you know that references to the body, the human body, is always coming up. So for Wayagero, it's different in as far as the cognizance level goes, as being aware of his body. Whereas, how many of us are thinking like on a daily basis or trying to teach somebody else about, oh, this part of the body is the trunk of the tree, and this is the branch, or this is like another reference, you know, to know, to really make those connections with the interior of you. Okay, so this is just to show people that what we already know, that if you carry out Mahondagari Wadekwa, you're going to have more understanding about creation. Not because creation is coming to your door and saying, hey, I got some information for you, but because you are going outside your door to that creation, not necessarily physically, but in your mind. This means you are considering. You're considering other things than what you can see on the surface, what you are aware of. So, in fact, scientifically provable here through Wayageru's case, we medical what do you call that, condition, circumstance, that through that we have the clear evidence, the scientific evidence to show on a scientific basis how Mahondagari Wadekwa not only connects you to these things by thinking about it, but physically, it actually physically connects you to have a reciprocal relationship on a level of where Wayageru could detect something in him that thousands of other non-native people, and who knows, maybe even, who knows, other people who were in the exact same scenario, but they could not detect it. So this is a hell of a story. When Wayageru told me this the other day, I said, right away, I told him, I said, we gotta go forward with this. We gotta take it on this to the next level, to the scientific level, because everything that is being revealed to us lately, or everything that we are involved in or talking about, connected to, we are making the connections of it through science, to where it's not just some issue that somebody's having an opinion on, but it is an issue that can be verifiably or verified. We can reach a solution based on the science, the natural science of creation, of which we know, which we live by, which science cannot even detect. Because look, here was this doctor who was his whole career, who had thousands of other patients under his belt to say, well, we done this operation thousands of times, and don't worry, we know about it, you don't. But Wayageru was able to tell him and that thousands of operations under his belt to tell him that no, that science was wrong. Wayageru's knowledge of what was happening in his body was correct. And that's because of Mahondagari Wadekwa. Now also, because of Mahondagari Wadekwa, Wayageru kept himself in shape all his life. So this is not just to say one thing that why Wayageru was able to feel this. As you know, that within the Longhouse, it's a combination of everything, and it is identified: sound body, sound mind. So it is the way of the people to stay healthy, to stay in good physical shape. And when you are, then your mind is more capable of working on a freer basis. Because if you're not in good shape, then you're dependent on somebody else. And if you're dependent on somebody else, then you either got to pay them or you have to, well, you know, like maybe beg them almost. So one way or another, if you are not in control of your own self and dependent on someone else, you are always going to be in a diminished position. So it in the longhouse to say sound body, sound mind puts you physically in the place where you are in control of you, where it is your choice. Guayaguerre pushed it, and this story gets even more crazier because Guayaguerre uh, is the first person that this doctor ever came across that actually they had to cut a bone, part of his rib out. And I felt it. There's a little hole there. It's like, it's like, holy, I ain't got that there. He's got that there now because of what happened. So I also said to Guayaguerre, this is so unique. We have such a special opportunity here. Guayaguerre, we can say, is the first man in history who can talk from a man's perspective of knowing the body. And now he can also talk partially from the knowledge of a woman's perspective because he has a rib missing. Now, this is not something that is to be taken lightly, because if you have one less rib, your breathing is going to be completely different. Your lung capacity, a lot of stuff is going to be different. So this is an opportunity. Guayaguerre is an opportunity waiting to reveal to people stuff that we cannot see. Stuff that we're not even thinking that there's something to be detected. It's like if you're walking or driving down a highway, going somewhere, who's going to stop or think in the middle of nowhere, hey, if I get off the road right here and walk 100 feet into the bush and dig 1 foot underground, I'm going to find a treasure. Who's ever going to think anything like that? These are hidden things. It's things that you stumble upon. Well, Guayaguerre has been here a long time. We stumbled upon this information that he shared 2 days ago, and I had to share this tonight because I know I made the connection right away to how Guayaguerre was able to do that, pull that off, and not having like the medical industry just railroad right over him like the way everybody else does. So I know that it's because of his Ahondagari Wadekwa. And even if it isn't because of, like, say, every morning you're saying, thank you for this and this and that, even if it isn't that, he's got the language that speaks of all of this, makes you get a more connection. And again, on a daily basis, who on a daily basis is talking about their body, their guts, their interior, to say, my appendix, who's thinking of where the appendix is, who's thinking about that bone, who's thinking of the difference between the amount of ribs that a guy has and the amount of ribs that a woman has. And then who's ever going to think that if there is a guy who then has one less rib, that guy might have a very unique perspective on things that nobody else would have. There might be a bridge here, maybe. So the thing is that when there is maybes, possibilities, we're driving down the highway and we heard there's a treasure map. Possibility. If we get off right here, 100 feet in the bush, dig down 2 feet underground, possibility. So here is a possibility of what Guayaguerre's experience has to offer. Not us, not him, but the world. Information, true information, knowledge, truth. It's like in a sea of lies that is here amongst us today in every area, any truth that can float to the surface, or if we can free it up, we know it's there, but it's lodged on the bottom somehow. We get under there and we free that up and the truth floats to the surface. This is beneficial to not just us or, again, Guayaguerre, but beneficial to all creation. Anyways, I had to identify that because when we had this conversation, to me, it's like I just seen the possibilities of the science. There is like a mysticism today or a mythology to science that we seemingly are uncovering. That we are pulling the veil down over the curtain and see the wizard behind the curtain, see the truth, what's there. Okay, so I said all that. So as for the opening, everybody knows what he said in the opening anyway, so there you go. Had to fit that in there. So Guayagero, based on what we said the other day, what I'm thinking now is from here is that as soon as we finish this translation of this document, that we go into this. What do you think? How do you feel about that?
Yeah. We could go into it, but let's finish this first.
Here's a real interesting thing that I really want this to happen. He said he's got his rib bone. So I says, imagine you bring your rib bone and you show people. We show people like the excerpt from the New England Journal of Medicine. So it's not just us talking something that maybe sounds good, you know. We are talking about a scientific truth that is being revealed through a Honda Gari with that. This is big. This is really, it's a gift. It's a gift for all of us. Okay, so I said it, that's it.
That doctor, though, Stewart, he had said, you were the first person who ever asked me for he says, we take a lot of bones out, and of course they amputate legs. But he says, you're the only one who ever asked to take it home. Mm-hmm. I says, you're kidding. He says, no, in my, he says, as long as I've been a doctor. So he says, you can have it. He says, there's no problem there. We can't take it. He says, what do you want it for? And I said, my mother told me anything that you break, or if they ever have to take it out of your body, is to take it home with you. So I have it here in a jar. So it's not just a story. I have it's in a jar.
That's quite a story.
Go ahead. Who's writing? Who's doing the writing?
Okay, so I tried to just lift up the phrase for it to fit, but I don't know. You will tell me where it fits, you know.
Okay, Yohunza.
Oh,
it's the European Yohunza Gayuronu. That's the European. And then Yohunza is where we'll break it.
Okay, so we split it there, Yohunza?
Yeah, Yohunza Gayun.
After the H, huh?
Yeah, and then you Yohunza Gayuronu. That's the European. Put that underneath. And then kidnap our children. That's the next word. Yunkiwira no squam, but there's an N there and it's missing.
Yunki at the end.
Yunkiwira no squam.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then we'll break that. ION Yunki. Wira. And then no squam. I think we can. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, we're enough school. And then Waunda Jezate. Waunda Jezate is the tortured.
Okay.
And of course, Danu is Zan. Waunda, there was the murdered native children. Waunda, so it's Waunda. And then we won't break that up. We know it now. And then Exa. I don't think we should break that up too. And that's children. And then in every colonized country. Wait. To change the children, a country removed from being the proper steward.
Maybe it is down there. I just moved it up so we could see it because it was a very long phrase.
Okay.
So down sa hadihon sa deni.
Naumsa.
Uh-huh.
Naumsa hadihun. Zadeni, and that's to the proper. Okay, what's that? Was that?
Okay, let me just do this, see if it works better. Okay, just a second, because maybe I'm confusing you. So you know what is going where.
Okay, to remove children, okay, where children colonized country, to remove them from being proper stewards of the land. See, proper stewards of the land, Kayeri, Almuzahagari Hosterunihage.
Okay. So down sa hadihon sa deni would stand for in every colonizing country then?
No.
So what is down sa hadihon sa deni?
Amsadihunsadeni, to the proper stewards of the land.
And ayun tehon sa su'a.
Ayundahunsanuna is to mind the land, to take care of the land, the proper stewards. Ayundahunsanuna. So we'll break it there. Look, right at A. Ayundahun. Oh, Yundahun. And then Zanuna. TSA, let's break it there. Januna. Yaguayonderes. Okay, Yaguayonderes. It's to recognize. Okay. Yaguayonderes, to recognize Tkayeri, proper, Amza Gariho Sirunihage. Is how to properly like steward the land.
So ayunda jadang hawite. What would that stand for then?
Where do you got that? Like, oh,
It's
he's got Jatahawi there.
Yeah.
Okay. To remove them from.
Okay.
I'm saying that Jatahawit is to remove them from. And then that word, okay, Tkayeri is the proper, and then right at the A again, we'll split it there. It's very important. It's got to be at the A. And then Unzagari. Waserun. Nihage. Okay. Is that the end of that statement?
And well, we know we have more here.
There's a word that we didn't write.
Okay, Jordan Saga, of course, is the British.
Okay, so all of this is wrong. Hang on. So all of this should be up there. Hang on, just give me a second. I had just to break it randomly because it was too long and we couldn't read it. Just give me a sec, so it will make sense now. So what part should be where of this? Yeah.
Being the proper stewards. That's the proper stewards of the land.
And Yaguayandere.
Is to recognize.
Okay, so
or
that's
identify, to have the proper reconciliation.
awesome. All right. Now it makes
The right place.
sense.
Okay, but wait a minute. Where is the stewards there?
Ite hunzanu? No.
Okay, I thought it was just proper. All right, that's the proper stewards of the land. Okay.
Okay, so now,
Okay, now here, Jordan Saga, Yomzagaya Rona, that's the British European.
must, annexing.
Yeah. Onixi is must. Oksak right away. Amzadiri was okay.
Hi.
Must Oksak right away. Asadiri was Seruni to repair the whole world. Wahetka, all the ugliness of our planetary destruction. Na you kiss one head and I do what they I okay. I did what they I did what I did what man, how long is this thing?
Very long. Okay, but let me just maybe.
Okay, now it's making sense. Okay, okay.
Yeah, because I said it, I just broke it wherever I could, just so we could.
Okay.
From planetary destruction will be Wahed Gagon only, huh? That's it.
Okay, then I do Wahet God, that's the stuff that has been destroyed.
Yeah.
So Wahet God and Dayuki. Dayunkis, okay. Dayunki. There's a S supposed to be there.
Like that.
Dayunkis, yeah, put an apostrophe, Dayunkis Waneta, ne, and that's to okay, I'm not seeing the English now.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Endorsing the facility, yeah. Dayunkis Waneta. And then I do Wahandayato to plant the hemp.
Okay.
My eyes are going all over the place now.
I know, I hear you.
I do the agenda of Hemp-Unity. I do Wayanto. I do Wahandayato for us to plant, and then you jot the wheat says you jot the wheat sararunyata. That's the what you call it. That's the that's the nation. That's the hemp. The people of the hemp. The people of the shirt.
Tuscarora.
Yeah. So that's / Tuscarora. Okay, Agahantayato to be planted. Agahantayato Hunzaguegon all over the world.
Okay, so just a second. So this word will be to facilitate every person.
You got the Witcherasaruni is the people of the or the people of the shirt.
That's not Wasseruni. That's a different word, no.
You got the Witcherasaruniata. That's the people who make the shirt.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. Let's see, maybe it shouldn't even be in there. Hemp-Unity. I do what the Hundayato, that's to plant.
Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. Wait, boy, Gerdo, let's discuss that. That word you jot the with Serunyata.
You got the wheat serunyata, yeah, that's the hemp itself. That's the hemp.
But
They
you're
are people of the hemp, so it's can only be referred to them.
okay, so hemp, we know that the Tuscarora, they're the people of the hemp.
Well, that's why I wrote that there.
We don't make any separation though, like to say you're the people and you're the hemp. They're one and the two, they're one and the same then, just like the people of the flint or the people of the corn.
Yeah, but your English says you want to plant it, so I had the Wahandayoto, you got the wheat serunyata. We have to we have to plant the plant of the people of the hemp, which, I mean, the people of the shirt makers, which is hemp.
So the Tuscarora, this would be their, Hemp-Unity would be their identity.
Yeah, that's their identity. Nobody else.
Because the Hemp-Unity agenda is identifying plant hemp everywhere to purify and heal the earth and provides this and that for you. So Hemp-Unity is the identity of the Tuscarora. So we can leave it as that from English to say Hemp-Unity / Tuscarora, or Tuscarora / Hemp-Unity.
Well, that's it. Well, we got like too much English. That's kind of almost, what do you say that when it means the same thing? It's
Yeah.
redundant.
Put Tuscarora first.
Oh,
So we are not the originators of Hemp-Unity agenda. It's actually belongs to the Tuscarora. That is their identity. All we're doing is just extracting it from them, or
Following through.
facilitating, assisting. Huh, that's very interesting.
Okay, Agayantu to be planted in every country.
yeah, I just want to make sure that these two phrases make sense, because then we only have these three, and I think that we have a bunch of English. So just if you want to tell me that it's okay.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's right. Now let's move up, scroll up.
Yeah, let's go the whole thing, see that it makes sense. Yeah, okay. So we start as the European. Kidnap,
Okay.
torture.
We're gonna repeat this now, or we're gonna finish it?
No. I just want to make sure that it all makes sense phrase by phrase, so we are
Yeah.
in order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could wait on us, go down the one after them go home. They murdered native, yeah. Exilgo and children in every colonized country. To remove from them, you want to break that up?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, right at the A. Yunda da.
Oh, it's double T.
Yunda ja. Oh yeah, Yunda. Wait. Ayunda ja. Break it there. Don't ha. Ayunda ja don't ha with it. Okay, now, ne. Take any ne right out. Let's take it right out. Okay, then. Ayunda hunzanona. To be proper stewards, we identify that, and then the proper reconciliation. Okay, that word, Yaguayanderes, Yagua. Yonde, well, we'll leave it. Yaguayanderes, okay, that's good. And then we go down to Gayedi, the proper reconciliation, Joro Saga, the British, must, Oksaka, Sadiri Wasadun, take immediate collective actions, Wahetka, the destruction, the Yunki Swaned, I'd like to support us. And okay, okay, right at the A, split it, apostrophe. Da Yunto, that's to plant the hemp. And then,
Okay, but to plan the hemp, that's not there. We have facilitating the agenda.
Well, that could
Yeah, facilitating the
plant
agenda.
the hemp / facilitate plant the hemp.
Okay, let's do that. Yep. Plant. Plant the agenda. See, it's all about planting.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
sorry.
we gotta break that word, the Tuscarora. Okay, Yung Jata.
Yung, are we missing an N?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, good. Yung da ja.
Yung jata.
You jata. Wheat, Runya. Runyata. You jata wheat runyata. Okay, and then Agayantu, just at the A, between the A and the K. Agayon. Okay, we can say that word, Agayantu. And yeah, all right, split it. Ohunzaguego, we'll keep that. And
Let's break that Ahunza and Guegu.
okay. Ohunza. Ohunzaguego, okay. Oh, I'm lost now.
Onunqua.
Oh, Onukwa, yeah. We don't have to break that. We've been saying it so long.
Okay, so we are correct till here then. Okay, that's relieving. So now we
Okay.
have to set this.
Let's do it up to here then.
No, hang on. Let's
Is that the end?
that paragraph and then we're just
Oh, yeah,
short
okay,
like
all
that.
right, all right.
Okay, that
We
was
didn't hear that. I think we broke up or you broke up. Uh-oh. Are we still there?
thumbs up. Gade, the Gade. Gade. Hello?
Sorry, we just got disconnected over here.
We just got discombobulated.
Okay, but we can still, no, hang on, just that it comes back because sometimes it double sound. Or maybe not.
How do we,
What do you mean? Disconnected.
Well, it's because the main sound source is the source computer, but it just got disconnected. If you want, we can continue. Taunsa,
Gade.
Gade.
Thumbs up, Gade. Okay.
Mhm.
Rudi Hunza.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay. And then Onegonus.
Oh, hang on.
Onegonus will keep. And then Dayo Tarhum, Dayo at the H. No, the other first H. Dayo. Dayo Tarhum, okay. Okay.
Ayudarhon.
Okay, yeah, Dayo Tarhum, that's to be cleaned. The water to be cleaned. Water to be cleaned.
Okay, so Daunsagadenium would be for the medicinal properties of this Radihun Sahedgado.
For everything that they've destroyed.
Healing properties, it could be similar to that.
No, everything that they destroyed.
Oh, okay, so to reverse the destruction of the land.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
And where do we have the healing properties? It's not there, huh?
It's like a lot of times we're saying something in English twice and we're going back and we're saying it too many times and it's very confusing. Okay, damzagatenyu, to change, to change, to make changes in the way They destroyed the land.
Okay, so it's this phrase here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for to help clean the water, it's
Yeah.
oneganos.
Tayotarhu.
Okay.
And Tagawirtarhu. To clean
Recording in progress.
Tagawirtarhu. You hear me? Tagawirtarhu is to clean the air.
I think.
Yeah.
There we are.
Okay, to clean the air.
Tagawirtarhu.
Okay.
Okay, now let's break that word up. Tagawe,
And the west.
Rodar. Home. Okay, Tagawirtarhu. And then Nayeti, Yenawa. And then Yukinistan Hudza to help the healing properties of Mother Earth.
Okay.
What's going on there? There's something too much English there.
The way you said it is
Hang on. Let's see if it's
probably
We addressed hemp at the top. We're readdressing it at the bottom. And in Kanienkeha, you wouldn't keep going back to that. You address it once and you finish what you're saying. Because if you got to keep readdressing it to people, then you're not talking to people with any common sense. They have common sense. It's already registered in their head, the hemp, and then they follow it down. Well, I mean, there was no reading it. They would listen to you and just continue. You can't keep going back, or you're actually talking to people that are idiots. They can't.
This is precisely what this document is all about, though. It's about the idiots. We're addressing them, and we want them to know that they're idiots. Because just to give you the idea of what this whole document is about, the United Nations put out a statement that you only got until the year 2030. Now, they put that statement out in 2017. And since the last 5 years, nobody has lifted a finger, moved an inch in that direction of what all the countries on earth are saying. Trust the science. So first, when they say trust the science, they're elevating themselves above the people when they say trust the science, because they're telling the people, listen to what we're telling you. So they elevate themselves above the people, but when they say science, they themselves don't listen to it. So this is the fact that there is no one on earth, there's no country that has taken any corrective actions or moved in that direction of what their own scientists have said. So yes, we want to say to them, yous are a bunch of stupid people. They are a bunch of stupid people. But I understand in this instance here that we're not repeating plant hemp for this, plant hemp for that, plant hemp for this. Okay, so if we're not repeating that, then just what can we do in English to identify that?
Okay,
We'll
look.
just leave it there in English, plant hemp. But even though it's not going to say plant hemp, so there won't be any. Oh, okay. This is how we're going to fix it. Each place where it says plant hemp, put it in brackets.
Okay. Ah.
Are we still in the document, or is that the end, or?
No, it is the end, but no, okay, no, not the end. we still have a phrase, but maybe we should do, this was a whole paragraph and it was actually the biggest paragraph. So we just finished it. So maybe we should do screen by screen as we did last time. And then we
Okay,
only have this list left. Yeah.
Okay, let's go then.
Okay, so we started here.
All right, we're gonna read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Yung zagayong rono, yung zagayong rono, yung kiwira noskwa. Wa una jezate, dano wa huanatu te, ugue hunwe, exa ugoa, da hadi hunza deni, hadi hunza deni.
Okay, there's a couple of breaks there that are missing. That last word, daunza, right there, TA.
Okay, daun zaga, instead of H, put a K.
Oh, okay.
Daun zaga, break it there. And then HON,
Take out the TI.
then damzaga hun za, take the apostrophe out there and put it the da. Damzaga hun za, de, TENION, put NION. Damzaga hun za denu, that's to change the, okay. Exaugo, damzaga hun za denu.
Okay, and on the second line, the last word doesn't have a break to it. Wow, wa, W-A.
Jezate, wa onda. Je sahte, onda jezate.
Okay.
Yes, okay, Yahunza Gaya Rano, Yonki Wira Nesqua, Waunda Jesate, Dano Waunda Tunde, Ungwehue, Exa, Agua, da Unsa, da Unsaga.
Da unzaga hunza denu.
Sorry, it was not my intent. Hang on. Okay.
Da Unsaga. Da Unsaga Hunza Daniel.
Yeah, that's the one.
Can you say that word while you're here?
Da unzaga hunza denu.
Okay, I see the problem there. Take out the first one, put it between the N and the S. There. Da Unsaga Hunza Daniel. Yeah, okay.
Yohunza Gayundunu, Yonkiwira Nosqua, Wahunda Jezate, Dano, Wahunda Dunde, Ungwe, Exaungunha, Dahunza Gahunza Deno.
That's right, perfect.
Yohunza Gayurono, Yonki Wiranaskwa, Waunda Jesade, Dano, Waunda Gunde, Unwe, Exa Ogua, Daunza Gahunza Deni.
Mark? Mark, you're muted.
Oh, yeah.
Elsa?
Yo Zagayuronu. You came with us, come. Unos when on the Tanum Tadunde Ongwe Exaugona Exaugua Dausaga on Saturday.
Good.
Mary?
Yohunza gayon dronon, yonkiwira nasqua, waonta tisate, tanon waonta tonte, onkwe honwe, exa ogun daon saka honsatenyo.
Arrow?
Bahonsa Garum Runum, Yonki Wera, Non Squan. Sate, Dano Mount Dote, Ungwe Hongwe, Exa Gonha, Down Zaga Honsa Daniel.
Very good, Harold.
Mark,
Yohunsa Gayun Runo, Yonki Wira Nansqua, Waunta Taye Sate, Danu, that's it?
Jezate.
Te Sate,
Jezate.
Te Sate.
J. T-I.
Sate, sorry,
J.
I forget. Danu Waunda Dunde, Ongwe Hue, Exauguna, Daun Zaga, Wunsa Tenu.
Yohunsa Kayorono, Yonkiwira Nansqua, Wahunta Chiesate, Dano Wahunta Tonte, Ega Exa Gunpa, Dao Saka Katenyo. The order for today is as usual Longhouse, Marie-Claude Edith, then Elsa, Mary Arnold, and Mark and me.
Okay, ayunda jat tahawite, ayunda jat tahawite, ayude hunzanuna, yaguayonderes, kayeri,
Just a minute.
zagari huasiluni hage, yoda saga yohunzagayun ronu, honestly.
Ayon de hawite, ayon de hunza nuna, yagua yenderes, kayeri ahunza gari wasarun nihage, joran saga, yohunza gayon rono, onekti.
Ayon Dachat Danhawite, Ayon de Honzanuma, Yaguayonderes, Kayeri, Ahunzagari Wason Nihage, Joronzaka, Yohunza Gayon Ronu, Onexi.
Ayunta Chatan Hawite, Ayunte Honsanuna, Yaguayanderes, Kayeri, Ahunzagari Waserunihage, Joran Saga, Yohun Sagayorono, Onexi.
Ayunda jatenawite. Ayu teusanona. Yagwayantere. Kayeri amsakari. Waseruniake. Joransaka. Yonsa. Gayoronu.
Did I hear a baby somewhere?
I think I see.
Is there a baby with us? Does somebody have a baby?
The only person I
Heard
know
a baby too.
Who's got a baby?
Well, thought there
Elsa,
was a baby. Sounded
Elsa
good.
hide her baby somewhere in her place. Didn't know that?
Keep him in the freezer.
Ah, come on.
Sorry. Whose turn is it?
Were you finished, Elsa?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's Mary. Go ahead, Mary.
Ayon tatia tena wite, ayon tenon sa nuna, yagua yanteres, tigeri a on sagari, waserun nihage, tion chioran saga, Johon sa gayon horonon onexi.
Awite. Ayonte hon ta nona. Yagwe. Yonteres. Ekeri. Alunsakeri. Wasaron nihage. Joronzaga. Johonsa gayon ron onexti.
Ayontaja, no, Ayondaja, the Taha Uite, Ayuntehu, Zanuna, Iagua Yanteres, Dgaieri, Unzagari, Waserun Nihage, Tiu Ransaga,
Joran Saga.
Tiu Ransaga, thank you. Yohunsagayo Runo Onegzi.
Ayontacha Tanhawite, Ayontehon Sadnona, Yakwa Yanteres, Skayeri, Ansakari, Waseroni Hage, Yohansaga, Yohonsaga, Yorono, Konexi.
Okay. Oksak. Osadiri Waseruni. We didn't break this down, eh?
I don't think so.
Okay. Oksak Osadiri. Osadiri Waseruni Ohunza. Ohunza Guego. Okay, and then Wahet. Wahet Gado. Dayuki Swaneda. Dayuki Swaneda, and take NE right out. We don't need it. Use too much. Okay, Dayuki Swaneda, and then we say Ayedawahan Dayoto. Ayedawahan Dayoto. Yuja da Witserunyata. Yuja da Witserunyata.
Oh, okay. I thought you were still breaking the word up. Okay. Oksak, Ansaderi Wasaruni, Ahunza Guegu, Wahetkadu. Wahetkadu?
Yeah.
Or Wahetkadu?
You said it right the first time. Wahetkadu.
Wahetkadu. Put a an apostrophe between the A and the T. Let's see what that looks like. Wahetka. Without it, it's Wahetkadu. I think it's better like that. Wahetkadu. Wahetkadu. Dayon Kiswanelda. Ayadewahan Dayanto. Yun Jada Witse.
Yeah.
Runyata.
Yeah. Yuja da Witserunyata.
Rujata Witsa Runyata.
Oksak, Onzadiri Waseruni, Ohunzagueko, Wahetado, Dayongista, Wahonda Yanto, Yonjata Witseroniata.
Oksak, Ansadiri Waseruni, Ohunzaguego, Wahetgado, Dayun Iswaneta, Ayetewa Handayando, Yonchiata Witserunyata.
Sorry. Oksang Ansadiri Waseruni. Onzaguego. Wahetgado. Dayuki Swaneta. ayete wa ta yanto. You ta wiche runyata.
Good.
Oksak Satiri Wasseroni, Ahont Saguego, Wahet Katon, Tayonkis Waneta, Ayeti Ayete Wahenta Yanto, Yontiata Witsche Roniata.
Good.
Barcelona, onsa, Guego, Wahetgato, Dayonkis Waneta, Ayete Wahonta, Yonto, Unjata, Vitse Ronyata.
Good, Harold.
Hey, Harold, I don't know if it's just us, but we can barely hear you, like you're all muffled.
It's his microphone because his voice is so deep that the microphone seems to have a hard time to catch its voice.
It's on the same phone.
Because at the end it goes better.
Yeah,
Each
but
time.
normally I can hear him, understand him, but there it was like really,
But the last classes, I noticed that it does this all the time. At the beginning, you don't hear it much, and then at the end of the sentence, you hear it good. Don't know why.
Ogzag and Sadiri Waseruni Unsa the pictures there. Unzaguego Wahed Gadu Dayunki Swaneda Ayete Wahata Yanto Yuntaja Witse Runyata.
Oksak Ansari Ansati Waseroni Ohonsaguego Wahetgato Tayonki Swaneta Ayede Wahanta Tayanto Unchata Witse Ronyata. Teyotwet Nunu.
Okay. Agayato onzaguego. Onukwa. Daumzagadenyo. Rodi hunza hetgado. O neganos. Tayotarhu. Tagawero tarhu. Nayetiana waze.
okay, there's we gotta fix something there. The Unza got Daniel. Okay. KA, put a break there.
Where is that?
Second line,
Uh-huh.
first word,
Okay. Where do we put?
KA,
Okay. A break there?
yeah,
And-
and take out the next one. The Unza got Daniel, yeah. Does that look okay like that, White Arrow?
Yeah.
It's easier to read it. Okay. Agayanto, Ahunza Guego, Anokwa, Daunza Gadenyo, Radihunza Hetkadu, Onegonos, Tayotaru, Tagawero Darhu, Nayeti Yenawaze. Nayeti Wenayas. Yenawas.
Agayonto, Ohunzaguego, Onunqua, Dahunzagadenyo, Nodihunza Escado, Neganos, Dayundaru, Degawerodaro, Nayeti Yenawaze.
Agayando, Ohunzaguego, Onunqua, Daunzagadenyo, Radihuxahetgado, Oneganos, Tayodarmo, Tagawero Darmo, Nayetiena Wase.
Elsa, you're muted.
Sorry. Agayato onzaguego. Onukwa. Taon sa gatenyo, rotiun sa etkato, oneganus, tayotaru, tagawerotaru, nayati yanawase.
Good.
Agayanto, ahon sagwego, anungwa, anungwa, taonska tenyo, roti hunsa het gato, onekanus, tayontaron, tagawe rotaro, nayeti yan na wase.
Tayong tong, ahon sa guwego, anungkwa, taon sa katenyong, roti honsa, hetgatong, naganons tayong tahong, tagawe, rotahong, naiti yanawase.
Agayantu, Ohunsa Guego, Ohunqua, Taunsa Catanio, Rotihunsa Getgado, Oneganos, Tayodaru, Tagawe Rotarhu, Nayeti Ayena Wase.
Nayeti yanawase.
Did I start with it? Nayeti Yenawase.
The one.
Akayanto, Onsa Guego, Onunqua, Paunsa Cadenio, Odi Honsa Hecato, Omeganus, Tayotaho, Tagawe Hotahu, Nayeti Yenawase.
Okay, who knows what time it is right now?
2021.
What?
8:21.
8:21?
Yeah.
Okay, Warrior Gerda, we completely forgot that, I don't know if you remember a while back that we had connected to a vigil, joined one of the Kanienkeha classes to that guy, Roger Chalk, in Bolivia, that's in jail, you know, that they're keeping him as a prisoner of war. Anyways, they were doing another vigil for him tonight. We were supposed to be there. We totally forgot about it. Our intent was only just to go there to say, to touch base with them, you know, to give our words of to strengthen them, you know, to show them that we're standing with them. So if Ed is trying to connect with them right now, if we connect, I'm just going to say a couple of short words. Are you, how do you feel about saying something in Kanienkeha to them?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, this is that he's a Maputo. He's a Maputo? No. Lupaka, who's in jail because the tourist industry there are encroaching upon their lands. That's Lake Titicaca, right?
Yeah.
And they're coming in and they're putting in, you know, just like here, they're developing. Anyways, he was one of the people that were protesting to protect the land, and they set him up, put false charges on him, and they're keeping him in jail, even though they got no evidence to substantiate holding him. They're just holding him to make an example to the rest of his people to not stand up to try to protect and defend their land. So, okay.
I don't see nobody there, so maybe they are already done, or I don't think we are before, because I think they are the same time zone than here, and it was at 7:30. I'm there, but there's nobody. So that's weird.
But they would be there longer than an hour, right?
I guess so. That's weird.
Okay, well,
Okay.
she's gonna try it again while we're going through this, and just know, everybody, that if she does connect, that no matter who we're at, we're gonna just cut right there. So if you do get cut, remember that it's your turn. Okay, so where are we?
So we just didn't do the last phrase, basically.
Yakinistan ohun.
Yukini Stone Hotel, and that's it?
No, we have this other paragraph here,
And then
and then that's it.
But
But I think that we have more English than Kanienkeha too, but I mean, we'll see.
Okay, let's get right to it then.
I'm just gonna take this paragraph and maybe put it over here, see where, oops, it's. The non-native society must endorse this agenda worldwide. Let's say if I bring it kind of here.
Okay, Yate Hunugwe Hunwe Ojokwa, that's non-native society.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay, and they will endorse the agenda.
worldwide.
Dayundoro ne hunza. Come closer to the land.
worldwide should go.
Worldwide goes up. That's a who's up.
Okay. Okay, then, well, before we move on, then we'll break it up. Yes, okay. The hunu. The hunu gahunwe, we don't have to break that. And ojokwa, we don't have to break. Ata. Ataditne. And then ohunza. Fuego, Zaha will keep it as one word. Dayun. Don't ro ne. Dayun don't ro. Okay, at ro. Dayun don't ro ne. Ohunza.
Okay, and wait, don't go down either. The word right above it on top, dine, put a break between the H and the N. It'll make it easier for us to read it.
Okay, on taditne. Well, let's just read those 3 lines and then we'll get the next one. What we have, because when you move it up and
Yeah.
down, it confuses people. Okay, I'll read it. Yate hunugwe hunwe ojokwa taditne ohunza kwego zaha dayudoro ne ohunza.
Ehun no gwe huwe, ojokwa ontatine, ohunza kwego se zaha.
Yeah.
Zaha. Dayon Darone Ohunza.
Ya tehunu huehunque, onjonkwa, ontadine, ohunza cueco, sonja, dayondaro ne ohunza.
Ya te hunwe ojokwa antadine ohunzagwego saha tayunderune uhunza.
Ya te ono kwe unwe. Sorry. Ojukwa ontadine unza gwegu sana dayutarone unza.
Okay, take out that NE and the apostrophe. Dayundoro. Yeah, take it right out. The apostrophe and NE, take it out. It's overkill. Dayundoro ohunza.
ya te honon gue honwe, otiokwa antatine, ahontsa guego, saha dayontaro, ahontsa.
That's perfect. Okay, that's good. We changed it.
Kwe hunwe. Ojokwa. Onta dine. Ohonsa guego. Zaha. Dayondano. Ohonsa.
Aya te hunu guehue ojokwa antatine o hunsa guego senha tayu tauro o hunsa.
Ya de hono gue unwe, otiokwa, ontatine, ontatitne. Ohonsa guego, sonha, tayotaro, ohonsa. Teototuni.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe that have destroyed would be this one. Maybe.
The what?
No. They have destroyed, no? Because of Hunsa is
To understand, to think they're English down below.
okay. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, you're bringing
Okay,
close understanding.
to bring them closer to understanding.
And on non-diara, non-jara.
Onugero, why?
Okay,
Let's
perfect.
break it up. While we're there, let's break it up or we'll be jumping all over. Now,
Just give me a
now, hodi,
Nahodi.
nigun, nigun at the H, rayon, .ne, and then oh, nu, onugero, and then ogwehunwe. I don't think we ought to break that anymore at this part. Exa ogoa, exa o. Exa ogoa, wahadi.
What is that, Wahadirago?
Wahadirago would rather have died. Wahadirago ayaihe. See, that ayaihe should be there, but it's too short, the line. I mean, there's not enough space. So that'll
Okay.
go up to, yeah, that, to the period. Aihe, wait, okay. Have died. Aihe. So you break it at the A, at the I, oh, aya, aya,
Oh, okay, was here. Okay.
yeah, aya,
Aya.
break it at the I again, the other I.
This one here?
Yeah, aya,
No.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, then.
Wow.
aya, yeah. That's to die, to have died, aya, and that was a period anyways. Okay,
You gotta put the have died beneath that. We might as well start a new line.
I write again at the A.
Just a sec, just a sec.
Yeah, that's good. Now, right at the A.
Uh-huh.
Should be
At
kept.
the E.
There's no period in English. At the E here?
Yeah, yeah. Ayen no
Uh-huh.
guanos. Ayen no guanos. Ayen no gua. No ste. Ayen no guanoste. And that's to freeze. And then zinine, rather than. Zinine yohunza ga yohrono. Okay, yohunza. Yohunza ga yon. Rono. Okay. Right at the A. Unda. Huadi. Unda huadi. Okay. So,
So where were we?
no, go back up. We did that already.
Did this one, so we're
Keep
starting
going.
with Nahodini. Okay.
Okay. Okay, now I'm going to read it. Nahodini kung rayonda ne o nujero ungwe hunwe extra ogunga wahadirago aya iheye ayena nyo cuando ste zinine. And we'll just do that and we'll finish with that one line.
Nahodini gura yandere. Nujera. Ungwe hunwe exa avu wahadirago aya iheye.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no
right.
R.
That's right. Aya iheye, aya iheye.
Aya iheye. Aye nayo nan. Aye nanyo guanaste zinine.
Yeah, ayena nyo cuando ste.
Aye nanyo guanaste.
Nahodigo rayondane, hononjera, ungwe, exa ogunha, wahadirago, aya iheye, ayenenyo guanoste, zinine.
Nahodini gun rayandane ono jare
Jero.
unwe exa ugun a wahadirago aya iheye.
Recording in progress.
Yeah, I know, but I kind of understand now why. Where is his microphone now?
You didn't finish it.
Muted? Sorry. Ayenanyo guanaste tinine.
Nahodini kura rayondane onudera ongwe exauguma wahadirago ayaheye ayenanyo cuando se zinina.
Well written.
Nahodini gun rayondane anun jara onkwe honwe exa gun ogua wahadirago aya iheye aye nanyo guanoste zinine.
Ligo rayondane. Onu jero. Ongwe honwe. Exa ogonha wahati rago. Aya iheye. Aye nenyo guanoste chinine.
Nahodinigo rayondane ohun chera ungwehoe exaoguna gua wahadi rago aya iheye aya dinu guanoste tinine.
Nahodinigo rayondane, onodiera, ungwe, exa ogunha, wahadirago, ayaheye, ayenenyo, guanoste tinine. It should not be funny because it's not a good word.
No, it's super hard to say.
Okay. Okay, yung saga yung rono. Okay, that's ang daho wadihne. Yung saga yung rono ang dahon wadihne. Okay, hun. H-O-N. There's no N. Miss. There's an N missing. Ang dahon.
Oh, wait, it was not there. Where?
The last word.
Okay, yeah.
H-O-N. Ang dahon wadihne. Okay, yung saga yung rono ang dahon wadihne.
Yung hunza gayong rono, aonda hun wadihne. What's
That's the only one. Yohunza Gayoronu Ahunda Owadine.
Yohun sagayorono aunda huatin.
Yun sa gayorono, ang tawa, ang matini.
Yohon sa gayon drono, aon tahon waitne. What in it?
Ronald, aonta hongwatine.
Iyon hunsa gayong rono, aunta hunwatine.
Yohunza Gayoronu Ahunda Hunwatine.
So that's it. And I guess this phrase is, I mean, it's not written in Kanienkeha, but it's like a repeat of the whole.
what
thing.
time is it? We might as well finish that, get rid of this document.
8:41.
8:41. We got time. Finish that with the 3 sentences and we'll be done. We won't have to
Okay.
come back to it.
I'm ready, Guayaquero, whenever you want.
Okay, we'll on behalf. Okay, agwe. Exaogun. Okay, let's on behalf of all the children.
Okay, so I'm gonna just do the. What size is it? I don't even know now. Okay, this one. Okay, perfect. Ah, it was not black. No, not gold. No, okay.
Okay, and then Gora Neha or Gora, the Canadian Gora,
Like this?
Gora, yes, slash Wasturono. Was W-E-N
Oh,
HS. Wastu Rono. American. And then Yohonzagayum Rono. And that's the kidnapped and Europeans. Okay, then just put the European, put those 3 nations, and we'll start another sentence. We got
You're
the space.
You're missing an N at the end of what's Sonoron? No.
Yeah, Wasturono. There's an end there. Yeah, Wasturono, Yohonzagayum Rono. Okay, and then Rodiwiranosco, ROTIWIRA apostrophe NENS apostrophe KWEN, and that's kidnap, and then space Dahuananutu TA whom, okay, apostrophe the wall NA apostrophe NONH apostrophe TONSE. The one I noticed, and that's raped. And then oh my God, we can keep writing and writing. Terrorized. Bahmuadiez ate. Bahmuadi apostrophe IESA HTE. Wahua Diaz after terrorized Danu. And okay, Wahua Naftu, Waunda Daftu, Waunda, not no H. Waunda da. Yeah, okay. And then Ohun Zaguego. Ohun apostrophe. Okay, we don't have to break this now. Ohun Zaguego around the world. Okay. Okay, then let's go do that then. Pop it up. Okay. Aguego exa ogon gora wasto rono yohun zagayon rono rodiwira nosko tahuanatu tun de. Okay, not ze. Tun de. Okay, tahuanatu, then that's rape. Wahun Diaz after Danu Wahuanatu de Ohun Zaguego.
Is it Wahoti or Wahoti? Wahoti, the way you say it.
Where?
Wahoti or Wahoti?
What?
Is it Wahoti? Wahoti yesate? Wahoti.
I don't know where you're at. You're jumping all over.
He's talking about this phrase here,
Yeah.
this word needed.
Wahun
There's an N.
Wahun Diaz after Wahun Diaz after Danu Wahuanatu de Ohun Zaguego.
All right. So this is the last part.
Wait, Ora one stone Rono. 1 stone. Need a break in there. 1 stone Rono. You should put Rono on each one. Okay. Aguego exa agua gora Watstorono, Yohunza Gayorono, Rodi Weirdo, Rodi Weirdo Notskwa, Rodi Weirdo Notskwa,
Yeah.
Wano Tunte, Wahundi Yesate Dano, Waunda Dadunde Ohun Zaguego.
Is it Agüe or Aguedo? Because both you and Wayne said Aguedo.
Where?
The first word.
Right there?
Both of you said it.
I don't know. I don't think it really matters, why you're there. There, if
No.
you say Aguego or Ague.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You just
Agüe exa Ogunha, Gora wants Torono, Yohun Zagayorono, Rodiwira Nosqua, Dahun Wananu Tunde, Wahun Diezate, Danu Wahun Dadadunde, Ahun Zaguego.
Agüe exa ogu gora wasturono yohun sagayurono rodiwira nasqua tahun wana donde wahun diezade dano wahun dadadunde wahun saguego.
Agüe Saugona, Saugua, Gora Wasuronu, Yohun Segayorono, Rodi, sorry, Roti wira noskwa. Data huana nuntute. Wanti yesate. Tanu. Wamtatatunte. O onsa gwegu.
Agwe exa ogu a gora wansto rono yohunt sagayo rono rotiwira nasqua down wana nun tonte wahonti yasate dano wahonta dantonte ahunt sagwego.
Exa Noa, Gora Wonston Ronum, Johonsta, Dayon Ronum, Roti Rita Nonsqua, Dahon Wana Non Donte, Wahonti Yasate, Danu Waunta Datonte, Ahonsa Agrego.
Agwe Egsauguna, Gora Wastu Bruno, Yohun Sagi, Yohun Sagayo Bruno, Roti Wira Nansqua, Tehu Wana Nu Donte, Wahunde Yesate Danu, Wahunda Dadunde, Ahunsaguego.
Agwe Exaogun A, Gora, Wanstorono, Yohun Saga Yohono, Rodiwira Nosqua, Dahuana Nu Tunte, Wahon Yesate, Dano Wahon Tatonte, Ohun Saguikuitan.
Yay!
Holy smokes. How long was that? 3 or 4 class? Well, actually, there was one class that was missed, so it took a little over a month, a moon to do this.
Let's look at the date when we started.
We would do, we looked at it.
5 days after the second new moon, so it took a moon.
Yeah,
We're
it's
3 days
exactly-
after the
so
third
three-
new
three
moon.
meetings because we missed one.
Oh, wow.
We are efficient.
Okay, what time is it?
Oh, but he's gotta read it, huh?
Oh, the whole thing?
No, just the last part. Where did we start this time? Hang on. Okay, here.
It was kill them. The
Here.
last word.
No?
No, we didn't say this. No, go. I remember. The last word of last week was kill them. So
Kill them. I just saw it. Killed, no.
no, kill them.
Okay.
Killing.
Okay.
There.
Yeah.
So after that,
Okay. Here.
don't ask me why I know this.
Perfect. We can use that then.
Okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Yohuntagayim Rono, as the Europeans, Yukiwiranosqua, they kidnapped and tortured, and murdered the native. Exa Ogoa, Asagode Huntsa Denyu, das Damsa Huntsa Denyu, Damsa Huntsa Denyu, Exa Ogoa, Damsa Huntsa Denyu. For every colonizing country, Ayunda Jat to remove them from Ayunda Hunza Nu. Now, Yaguayon, that is the proper stewards of the lands. We identify that Tkayeri Amsagari Hoseruniha to have the proper reconciliation. Joron Saga Yonsagari Rono Onaxi, the British and European must Oxa Constantini Wasiluni Honzaguego to take immediate corrective actions. Wahetkadu Dayuki Swaneda from their course of planetary destruction. Aidewahadayoto to plant the agenda Yun Dajata Wicherinyata, Tuscarora Hemp-Unity, Agayato Hunzaguego, Onukwa, to be planted all over the world as medicine. Dayunk Damzagadenyo, Rudi Hunza Hetkado, to reverse the destruction of the land, or Neganustanu, and water, to clean the water, the Yotarhun, the Gawarotarhun, to clean the air, Naidawanya is Yukit Nistan Hunza, to save our Mother Earth. Ya de Hunugahunwe Ojokwa, the non-native society, Ahadihne, Atadihne, Ohunzagwegu Zaha, must endorse the agenda worldwide, the Yundaro Ohunza, to come closer to the land. The Hodinigo Rayon Danu Nujero, to bring them to come closer to understand why Ungwe Hunwe Exa Ogun Wahadirago, countless number of children would rather have died in a Yogan as to have froze in the freezing cold. Ohunzagayu Hrono Ahuadi net. Ayudaw. To subjugate the horrors of white Europeans. Aguego Exogo, on behalf of all children, Gora Westorono Yonzagayono, Canadian, American, European, Roduira Nasco, kidnapped, Tawanatu, they raped, Wanwadiezate, Tawanatu, they terrorized and murdered Ohunzaguego around the world.
There was a line that was missed there.
No, this is something that we had written down from the first time that we were doing. It's nothing have to do.
What do you mean? It's not a part of the,
No,
what, wait, what do you want? What do you want? No, not that. I'm talking about up.
no, it's all said, it's all done.
No, he says that.
No,
he
there was a
missed
line that was missed.
What line?
Go up. Go up. Keep going until you want to stop. Okay, wait. Can't remember now. Go up. Where did he start reading from? You know what? Go to where he started and then go down.
You're just too tired.
Okay, it wasn't that far out. We're not gonna find it. Okay, yeah, we're all too tired. It's time to close. What time is it?
8:57.
8:57. Okay, I propose this, Guayaguero, I don't know how you feel about this. I propose that we take the, that sign, you know, that we made and that we took pictures of, you know, this sign. I propose that we take this and we take somewhere, we select the site, like maybe in front of the church. I don't know, how do you feel? Maybe we'll go in front of, I don't know, somewhere. Maybe in front of a cemetery or something. And have this there and you read off the whole statement in Kanienkeha. And I'll read off the whole statement in English, and then we'll post it. That's what I propose. Anyways, think about it. We're obviously not going to do that in the next couple of days. Everybody, I think, in the last week, I think everybody has been really exhausted. I think everybody is really dead tired. It's not just us here. I think everybody is experiencing this, so we need to rest. So let's think about it, and we'll look into it. Maybe during the week, you know, maybe after Wednesday, we'll consider that. Okay, so now just the closing. Who's with us? Who?
Mark, Elsa, Mary, Harold.
Mark done the closing.
Last one.
Yeah. No. Oh, who done the posing here last week? Anybody remember? That was Mark last week?
I think so.
Okay, so then let's have a life giver do it this week. Oh, okay. You're saying Angel? Go ahead.
She's not saying, she's pointing.
Well, go ahead.
My name is Angèle. I'm the daughter of Janma, granddaughter of Janeme, and great-granddaughter of Marianne. We would like to thank Sky Women because she gives us our spirit. She's the blueprint of DNA. She's like the beginning of our creation. We give thanks to Yonkisoka Sataneka Garakwa, our grandmother moon. She's the beating out of our Mother Earth. We give thanks to our Mother Earth, who is giving us our body. We give thanks to all the life givers in all the shapes and form, all the strands of life, from the insect life givers to the human life givers. We give thanks to the life protectors. They are the protection of the cell. We give thanks to the waters, to all the animals, to the 4 seasons. We are getting into the spring, so we give thanks to the sun, which is we feel is different heat now. We give thanks to water. We are beginning to go up. We give thanks to our animals. I want to give thanks to my bed tonight because I'm so tired. We give thanks to, even though this tiredness that we have sometimes that just tells us a message like birds. So we give thanks to birds, we give thanks to the insects that are preparing next season, next garden season. And if I forgot something, put it in its proper place. And we push back what doesn't work in a tree level of existence. And it's our
All right, now we'll go, everybody. Sasun Dios, Tanzija.com.
Good.
Taas a Dios.